10% of West Virginia residents don't have access to internet, meaning when they plug in their modem, nothing happens. But Prodigy has given access to over 2/3 of Preston County. From blue to yellow, this factory produces 3.1 million Fiesta products every year. Whether it's for work or staying connected, broadband internet in the state may be hard to come by. I'm Samantha Smith, and I'll tell you how that's changing for one West Virginia county. West Virginia Today starts now. In June, Governor Patrick Morrisey announced he was committing millions of dollars to increase broadband infrastructure in some of the state's most rural counties. Coming up on West Virginia Today, I'm Samantha Smith, and I'll show you around the Fiesta Tableware Factory, which is the last pottery factory in the United States. Supporters of the bill argued it would be a conflict of interest. But members on the Board of Governors at Fairmont State University and West Liberty University argue that their voices matter. In November, President Trump approved a statewide broadband development plan that promises more than $500 million for 142 projects across the state. Tracy Burns has lived in West Virginia her whole life and has had a long battle with internet connectivity. Burns tried Frontier, a cell phone hotspot, and Starlink before fiber internet provider Prodigy made its way to Preston County.
I couldn't even stream TV things like Netflix and Disney Plus and things like that. So now I'm even able to do things like that that are kind of just normal for other people who have really good internet. Over the summer, West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey awarded over $10 million in funding to Prodigy to expand broadband infrastructure in Preston County. President and co-owner Tim Watring says this funding is essential to Prodigy's operations in Preston County, because there are fewer customers paying bills in rural places.
So the grant funds offset that and make it possible for us to reach these rural areas that otherwise would not be able to have a fiber built into the community.
10% of West Virginia residents don't have access to internet, meaning when they plug in their modem, nothing happens. But Prodigy has given access to over 2/3 of Preston County. Preston County Commissioner Hunter Thomas says that number could soon be even higher. Preston County could become the first in West Virginia where 100% of the population has access.
And that would be the first county in West Virginia to have complete access to reliable high-speed broadband, and potentially the first county in the nation, believe it or not.
Expanding broadband access not only allows residents to stay connected, but also grow businesses that allow them to stay in West Virginia.
I've had many people say that they were going to have to move their business to Maryland because there was not adequate broadband access, and when we came along, they were able to maintain their business here.
Expanded broadband access also contributes to the economy by adding jobs and the ability for remote work.
There's about a 5% increase in GDP or in economic activity, according to the Richmond Federal Reserve, when an area gets broadband that didn't have it before.
Watring says Prodigy has contributed to the economy in Preston County.
Not only is it a great impact to our community and the service we're providing, but it's really providing income, sustainable income for many families right here in the Brewston Mills and Preston County communities.
As for Burns, she is grateful for her access to Prodigy and the ability to work from home, allowing her to spend more time with her 2 children. Leanne Wiles, from Morgantown, has a kitchen full of colorful plates, bowls, and even pitchers. But they aren't just any dishes. They are factory-made, handcrafted Fiesta tableware, pieces made right here in West Virginia. Wiles has used Fiesta her whole life.
Growing up in West Virginia, I remember my step-grandfather having some, and they were these pretty pastel colors, and like as a little girl, like seeing pink dishes was really exciting.
Newell, West Virginia has been Fiesta's home since 1936. The only clay factory in the country, it's located near the Ohio River clay deposits. Matt Wicks, Chief Operating Officer at Fiesta Tableware, says he is happy to still produce their product in West Virginia.
So we approached the Newell family, who owned a farm where we currently reside, and we bought the farm from them and created the entire town around, including all the infrastructure as well.
While Fiesta pieces are not entirely handmade, some, like the picture, require hand finishing.
On an average day, we're producing roughly about 5,000 dozen pieces through our plant. We're on track right now to do about 3.1 million first quality Fiesta pieces will leave our plant this year.
Each Fiesta piece goes through a rigorous quality control process, ensuring every item sold is in perfect condition. From blue to yellow, this factory produces 3.1 million Fiesta products every year. But it's not just the color that attracts buyers. The quality and the durability ensure Fiesta is a piece worth investing in.
We have had stories of people dropping their ware on a granite countertop and it chips their granite countertop and not the plate itself.
Wiles says it's about the quality for her, but also variety.
I also love any kind of linens, and so I try to match it with my linens and stuff like that, and having that variety of colors, you know, makes it fun.
Collecting Fiesta ware is a generational tradition for Wiles, and she says one day she hopes to pass her collection down to her children. For West Virginia Today, I'm Samantha Smith in Newell.